is just look down in your Bibles. You tell me, it's time for you to do the push-ups. How is it then, at the end of verse 8, that we can suffer for the gospel? You tell me. Shout it out.
By the power of God.
By the power of God. By the power of God. That actually is going to be the key that's going to run through this. Now, I don't know if, well, I do know actually, if you've ever done bungee jumping. I know Chris has done bungee jumping. I'll be honest, Chris, I cannot understand anyone who wants to throw themselves off a bridge and bounce around by their legs with nothing but a rubber band kind of strapped around their ankles. I'm terrified of heights. I get giddy stood at the top of my stairs, let alone the thought of actually being stood on a bridge to jump, a 200-foot jump. Personally, people who jump off bridges normally have something wrong with them. The thought of doing that for fun, I just can't understand. And the thought of doing it for peer pressure, that's even worse. But I guess if I was going to do that, if I was mad enough to want to do that, I would want to know something about the guy running the show. I'd want to know something about the guy who's operating this thing. Whenever I've seen these things on television, there's always some kind of 18-year-old spotty kid kind of sat there doing everything. And I just think, come on, buddy, let's just be clear about this. Do you know what you're doing? Have we got the right kind of rope? Is it the right tension? Is it the right length? Do you know how to secure it properly? Do you know what you're doing? Because if you get this wrong, I'm pavement pizza. I want to know something about that guy before I step off that bridge. That's the point, I think, of what Paul is getting at here. If you're going to step off the bridge, you want to know who's running the show. That is why I am suffering as I am. Yet I am not ashamed. Why? Why is Paul not ashamed? Because I know whom I have believed. And I'm convinced he is able to guard what I've entrusted to him for that day. I know whom I have believed. I know the guy running the show. Do you get it? Paul knows the guy running the show. If you're going to step off the bridge, you've got to know the guy running the show.
Whatever it might look like, the truth is that Jesus Christ is priceless. Jesus Christ is priceless. Jesus Christ is priceless.
Little things have big power. Little things have big power. Your tongue is a little thing, but it has big power.